Hey, I just wanted to hop on here real quick and share with you guys something that is almost as annoying as MAGA, and it's this: it's people that are on my side, presumably, uh, Democrats, liberals, progressives, um, getting in these comments and doing this negative Nancy naysaying, condescending, self-righteous bullshit. This isn't going to work. This is stupid. This is a waste of time. There was no conviction. Blah blah blah. This has already been done. This doesn't matter. This is what and it's like, hey, do me a favor. Either show up, donate, leave a nice message, or shut the fuck up. How's that sound? I'm going to need you to shut the fuck up ASAP, okay? Nobody needs this shit. You're in the nosebleed seats yelling at the players, and we are busy playing the game. And you aren't doing shit. So if you want to sit on your couch and watch democracy fall, that's fine. If you're spineless and lazy and small-minded and don't have any gumption and aren't willing to fight, cool. Don't criticize people that are. It just makes you look like a piece of shit. And for the record, I am not talking about people who can't come because they're on the other side of the country or you're disabled or money's tight. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who are getting on and being snarky and shitty and negative in an insulting way to those of us who are dropping our very busy lives to drive or fly all over the country to DC to do this for the next 3 days. I'm making a 12-hour drive in a rental car with a hotel, with expensive valet, with money I don't really need to be spending to be here to do this because I don't want to look back and go, well, what did I do when Russia was trying to topple our democracy? That's right, I didn't do jack shit. I did nothing, like a fucking coward. I don't want to look back and think that. I want to look back and think, well, I did everything that I could. And maybe what we do makes a difference. Maybe it doesn't, but maybe it does. Stranger things have happened. And for those of you that think that you're constitutional scholars, you're not. No offense, but you're not. So stop acting like you are. We're not doing this on a whim, okay? We have constitutional law professors and constitutional law scholars bouncing all these ideas off of us, talking about these things together. Okay, the Constitution says an insurrectionist cannot hold office. That's it. It doesn't say said insurrectionist must be convicted by 3 different juries and go through 45 appeals and delay the legal justice system for 5 years the way Trump does. It doesn't say any of that. It says nothing about conviction, nothing about Supreme Court, whatever. It's if you're an insurrectionist, you're disqualified. Just like if you're under 35, you're disqualified. Just like if you're not an American citizen, you're disqualified. So if we're going to ditch one of those articles of the amendment, let's ditch them all. We'll just since we're going to give our country to Russia anyway, just let a Russian come be president. If we're just going to ignore that whole amendment, you don't even have to be an American citizen anymore. And you can be under 35. We're not asking, this is not some pie in the sky thing. It's the U.S. Constitution. All we're asking is that it be enforced. That's it. And I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again because I know not everybody's caught it, not everybody understands it. So if you're listening to me, listen close right now. According to the United States Constitution, he's disqualified right now. Right now. Nothing has to happen for him to be disqualified. He already is. In order to remove that disqualification, Congress must take a vote, and they must vote 2/3 majority to remove the disqualification. And you and I know that obviously that won't happen. If we can force a vote, there's no way he's getting 2/3 in his favor. There's no way. And all we're trying to do is force that vote. And it is possible that it happens. And, maybe it causes a constitutional crisis. Maybe it slows things down. Maybe it makes the whole country wake up and start talking. Who knows what could happen? At the very, very worst, we make Congress go on the record as who had a spine and who didn't. And speaking of people who don't have a spine, the people who don't have a spine are the ones in my comments talking shit while they're doing nothing. If you're going to sit on your ass and do nothing, shut the fuck up. If you'd like to do something, you can go to the website, nowmarch.org. We're going to give you more details as soon as we can as far as locations and all of that. It's very fluid. This is a ton of work for a small group of people to put together, but we're expecting a lot of people. And we're having to kind of make some last minute changes to locations. If you get on there and volunteer, nowmarch.org, you can also donate. And once you're signed up through that system, you'll get every notification email. And I'll also post notifications on all of my pages. If you can't make it to DC, go to your state capital on Friday, on Monday, write your elected leaders, your senators and reps from your state. Try to get a letter in the hands of their aides. That is 1,000 times more effective than a phone call that won't get listened to or returned. And spread this information on social media. Just help us. Do everything that you can. If we make this thing big enough and loud enough, it will make a difference. And we need your help to do that. And you being a condescending, snarky asshole in my comments is the opposite of helpful. And your self-righteousness is unearned and misplaced. I promise. Okay. All right, guys. And by the way, on the other end of the spectrum, thank you very much to all the people who have left kind comments and donated. I'm not a religious person, but to have somebody in Switzerland tell me they're praying for me is touching. It really is. And you guys have been really kind in the comments, the people that are decent human beings. So, thanks a lot. And to those of you that suck, maybe you should quit sucking. All right. Nowmarch.org. Visit the site. Share this on all the socials. Share all these videos and posts and images on all the socials. We appreciate you. Thanks.